So, good morning, everybody. I'll try to make this brief. Not sure how long this will be. I finished my curtains, as you can see behind me. You can't tell from this aspect, but I kind of didn't get them exactly even. That's the problem of sewing by hand. So they're not exactly even, but everything else is holding up. I had to get another command hook thing because the other one was stuck on there, and I had it for many days and many hours, and it fell off still, so I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to mention before I get into my main part of my video, which is a story time. I normally don't plan to do this on my channel, but I happened to get this free item called Wild Tales. So I figured I could put all my crazy life experience things in like a journal form. So that's what I'm going to do. First of all, I want to mention just 3 finds. Well, I purchased more. I purchased like $23 at a Dollar Tree because I got some household items that I could definitely use. One of which is the Sassy and Chic eyeshadow applicators. I had just bought a package a while ago, and for some reason I went through all of them, which doesn't make sense because I don't wear a lot of makeup. Also, I've been seeing by the same brand is this BB cream. This is only a 1 ounce for $1. So I'm going to try it out and see how it works because I've been seeing so many different videos on it. It just says that it's multi-action skincare plus makeup. And then $12 different eyeshadows for $1. And this one was the Island Oasis brand. Or, well, not brand. The Island Oasis colors. They also had one that had more like garden. It was Garden Party, I think was what it's called. I just thought I liked this one better, so I got them. I'm gonna test that out. So this is my first story time. I'm not gonna read every single thing that's in my journal. So this occurred February 28th, Fat Tuesday. I'm going to mention now that I'm not going to say any names or specific places, anything like that. I was with my boyfriend, and we were going to go out to eat and go listen to some music somewhere and whatnot. It began as a normal night. We were actually going to go to the Y for like 45 minutes, then catch something to eat because we had Wendy's coupons, listen to music, and have a beer. But no, this woman came over to my boyfriend's, knocking at his door. She looked kind of wild-eyed. She looked just really jealous, like angry, confused. The whole situation about this thing is that she's 60 and he's much younger. You know, he's a little bit younger than me. She just walked right into the house, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want to interact with her really. They must have been outside maybe 15 or 20 minutes. He tells me that he grabbed her phone, and that was, you know, she wanted to call the cops, and that's why he grabbed the phone. And then after I heard her kind of raising her voice and shouting, I wanted to call the cops myself after 5 minutes, because I guess I was thinking she was going to be some sort of crazy on him. I heard her just saying some stuff. She wanted to talk to me. Apparently they used to work together. They've known each other like 7 years. So then, not even 10 minutes into when she came over, which was somewhere around 5:30, I started like going upstairs to talk to the roommate, and he was really calm. I was kind of angry and had this sense of mistrust. And for like a few seconds, maybe a couple seconds, I wanted to like go out and shove her or something, you know, like physically harm. And I don't do that to people unless they really threaten me. I was a little nauseated. I just was like, okay, well, I'm been dating somebody for close to a year, and I don't find out about this friend until now. And apparently, she told the police that he tried to choke her. There was a scratch on her neck, and the officer that we talked to, she said, well, she probably just scratched herself. Because people do that to make it look like somebody else did. But even if they would have checked the DNA, they probably would have found her DNA. And the thing is, I told the female officer everything, how long I've known my boyfriend. Well, of course, we don't use the terms boyfriend, girlfriend. Apparently, this woman seems to think that they had something more than just a friendship relationship. And I told the officer that there's no way that this guy would do anything physical harm to anybody, let alone a woman. He's not that kind of person. And I was really shaking. I was just like, I get antsy, I get like pacing. I mean, it's a mess. I couldn't be, Moses said he could, oh, um, the, well, basically neither one of us could really look at the cop. Well, let's see, I had to wait outside. I mean, it was starting to get cold. There was a male officer there, and of course the officer thought it was more of a romantic relationship thing. Um, so, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know, like, I think it's just one of those things. Yeah, now that I kind of recap this, it kind of, I don't know, like, there'll be times that we'll have to laugh, like, I can't repeat the one thing that I remember what the woman said, so, yeah, and I guess for the sake of argument, because I mentioned a name on here, that might have been the name of the officer, I don't know, because I didn't catch his name, we'll just call the woman, let's see, what's a good name? I'll call the woman Sandra, and we'll just call my boyfriend James for the sake of argument. That way I don't reveal any, you know, I keep people private, and I'm not going to mention too much else. I mean, so yeah, this this was just a weird situation. It was like, we were detained for like an hour, and I really thought my boyfriend was going to go to jail, and it scared the crap out of me because I don't like to deal with stuff like that. And then I was like really starving and starving and starving because I hadn't eaten for several hours, and I don't know, it's just really weird. Um, yeah. Um, I don't think there's really anything else. Um, they almost had somebody come out and take photos of her, which if it would have progressed to that level, it would have been just, they would have had no option but to take him into jail. I'm like, that's stupid. There's no, because they would have found that there would have been no DNA other than on the phone. And just because you take somebody's phone doesn't mean doesn't mean that you're gonna hurt somebody. Other than that, I don't know. I have the start of a next tale, but I don't know when this is actually gonna happen. It's basically somebody that I used to date, I guess you could say. And you know, it's like the whole thing about people like bad boys thing, and women tend to fall for the bad boys, and I'm no different than anybody else when it comes to that, because when I get more information about this tale and when it actually occurs, when I actually go visit this person, I'll post that. I'm not sure when I can make this happen because they're out a little bit of a distance where there's a bus that does not go there. Obviously, there's no buses out in that area. So I'd have to take a bus from the south side. But anyway, sorry if I get a little off track. I had like everything planned. I had it following, and I didn't want to reveal real names, so I accidentally said it. And this is kind of like my whole thing about my channel is that unless I absolutely need to, I don't edit, because I try to edit myself as I'm recording and doing my videos. But anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. Hopefully everybody stays to listen to as much as the tale is. I mean, I couldn't make it any more riveting. I turned my radio down because I'm afraid I might get a YouTube strike, and I'm actually going to have to go back in another video I recorded and mention that all rights to the music is from like the radio station. But I should have fair use. I should be able to, you know. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. So, with that note, I think I'm just going to end my video. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry if this is still kind of grainy. I got a couple more things I got to do today yet. Bye.